Hi, this is Lynn, and welcome to another Persuasion Bite. Bite-sized tips on persuasion that you can use right away. I have a very clear memory of standing in the hallway of our home at 5 years old and seeing my father tower above me, looking down at me sternly and saying, "Never let anyone know how you feel. They'll use it against you." And thinking, he's smart, I should follow his advice. And I did. A little too well. And so I hid my emotions from other people to the point where I called it the 7-second delay. Like in radio, where something would happen and I would think, well, what would a normal person be feeling? And then latch onto that and then choose that as my emotion. It took me a long time to be able to get back in touch with how I was really feeling. And lately, I've been reading lots of books and articles about how we as leaders need to manage our emotions. And I've really found it kind of disturbing. Because managing emotions a lot of times means tamping them down or stuffing them. And hey, I wish it had worked for me, and it didn't. And I don't think it's going to work for you as a leader either. Of course it's true. If we go barging into somebody's office and yelling at them because we're angry, they'll usually have one of two responses. They'll either yell back or they'll get silent. And neither of these two things will help us get to where we want to go. So instead of managing our emotions and the possible negative connotations that go along with that, let me invite you to try something else, which is to become aware of your emotions and pay attention to how they affect your choices and your behavior. So, for example, as a leader, I could turn to my team and say, we set this deadline of getting the project done by today, and we didn't, and I'm angry with us for blowing this. Or I could say, I promised you I would have an open door policy. And ever since we started working remotely, I haven't been all that available. And I'm really embarrassed that I've fallen short for you. Because what happens is that when we name our emotions and do it non-judgmentally, we encourage other people to do the same because they have in their brains mirror neurons, which are inviting them to take a look at our body language and our voice tone and quality and to react in kind. So when we honor our emotions, we give them the opportunity to do the same and create a place where we can be powerful and vulnerable to everyone's benefit. This week, pay attention to how you are feeling in a particular situation and name that feeling. And if it's appropriate, name it for the people around you. And ask your people how they are feeling. And honor what they say to you. Because when you do this, you not only become the most persuasive person in the room, but you become a leader they'll want to follow. Thanks for watching.